Does the best pool equal the best quick service?
Princess Bear, and today we're hanging out between beach and yacht club because apparently we're not tired of hurricanes.
We're going to Hurricane Hanna's.
Yes. This place sits right next to one of the best pools in the Walt Disney World property, and we have to know. So, as your number one choice of foodie and entertainment, we are here to investigate. So remember, she's vegan. I'm not. Let's not get swept out to sea.
It's time to foodie and chill.
So washing up on the shore from Hurricane Hanna's, we have a seafood roll, not a lobster roll, a seafood roll. They have this, what I thought was going to be a single roll, but what it should say is seafood rolls. You have 3 individual Parker House style rolls, stuffed with all the usual things you would see in like a lobster roll. So you have some shrimp, it looks like some like baby scallops in here, all chopped up, tossed in mayonnaise with some onions and some lettuce for your enjoyment. Now, I'm not going to pick this thing up because I have to hold the camera at some point today. This, I don't even know where to start. This is like, I feel like maybe I have to pick it up with my hands. I'm not really sure. So I don't even, it's already in pieces, so how do I cut it? We're going to do the bear thing. I'm going to regret this. All of this. And you guys are going to be along for the ride. Yeah. Seafood's expensive. I don't want to spill any of this. Yeah, definitely 3 separate Parker rolls. That was a ride, and a rough one, like a slide in the summertime as a child, but they're not quite slippery enough, so you get like stuck halfway down the slide, and it's hot and miserable. This is especially one of those 2 ones where you got stuck halfway through, and then like you either had to scooch your butt and your skin along the slide, or wait for some kid behind you sort of like knock you out to the bottom. Yeah, that's the ride that this was, stuffing this thing in my mouth. Is it a seafood roll? Technically, there are rolls, there are seafood stuff in it, but it's very basic. It's like literally just mayo-y seafood. There's like a little bit of pepper in there, no other real seasoning. The bread isn't even toasted. They're just like regular rolls, like straight out what feels like a bag. I mean, I feel like they baked these. But, I mean, if you're craving seafood for lunch, or dinner, or post-theme park dinner, I suppose you can, because Hurricane Hanna is open till 11. Rain, shine, or hurricane, technically. It's a seafood roll. For those of you who love seafood and you eat this, you are going to be far more than upset. It's a disappointment, to say the least. I'm going to give it 2.5 out of 5 claws. It's hard to say that it's average. There's not technically anything bad about it. It's not great. Like, it's not seasoned, it's not memorable. I'm not gonna remember this 2 days from now, but it's definitely not something I would ever recommend, or like I'm gonna be like, yeah, you should definitely get that. You know what I mean? I think you know what I
mean. This is the regular Impossible Burger. There's really not a lot happening here. You got like a little sauce and then lettuce, tomato. And I got a bunch of like extra sauces to add to this to zhuzh it up because I feel like it needs more sauce than what you get. You don't get any vegan cheese or anything like that, which is unfortunate because if you go to like Beaches and Cream, they have that. If I have to choose between this Impossible Burger and the Korean barbecue Impossible Burger, I'm 100% picking the Korean barbecue burger, which means I would rather eat at a value resort than this deluxe resort. Take that for what you will. I give it a 2 out of 5 burgers. This is not the Impossible Burger that you're looking for.
Now, Hurricane Hanna's, they have a plant-based option. Actually, they have 2. If you want to get technical, they have this and they have grapes. Frozen grapes?
And a salad.
And a salad.
And Uncrustables.
Okay, so they have 4 options for you. This is probably the one that most people are going to go for. The Impossible Burger. Now, I wanted to hate on this burger because it's advertised on the menu, even though they don't have it on the mobile app menu, which is a little annoying, that it is a brioche bun, Impossible Burger, lettuce, tomato, and then tomato jam. And I was like, what's the logic in putting tomato jam and a tomato on your burger? But we put ketchup on burgers, so how far off is ketchup from a tomato jam at that point, really? Tit for tat. It's a burger. It tastes like vegan McDonald's. I mean, that's as complimentary as I can be about it. There's a patty in there. It is impossible. It's just impossible. And then there's the lettuce. It's Disney lettuce. The tomato it was fresh at one point in time. It's a sandwich. If you're hungry, it's an option. Just remember, there's a whole boardwalk. You have other options. That's kind of the problem. 2.5 out of 5 bucks.
This is the Beach Club Chili Marketplace, the Beach Club Marketplace chili. The chili is very much like what you get at Beaches and Cream and Cape May Cafe. So here we go. I'm gonna try it by itself. So good, so delicious, so flavorful. Filling, amazing. Their chili is really good. You don't need meats, just beans and carrots. It's not spicy either, or too sweet. It's just perfect for all palates. I would give it a 3 out of 5 chilies. It's giving me like Mickey's Backyard Barbecue nostalgia vibes, and anything that will take me back to that place makes me happy.
Plant-based chili. I will say, just so you know, if you ever gave me sweet chili in a cup, I wouldn't throw it at you, but it'd get thrown somewhere. Just saying. But I mean, I just wish we had chili nights to go with this chili, but I live in Florida, so chili is kind of relative. And that means more than one thing. 2 things? 3 things, I think. I'll let you figure out what all that means. We got the chili base down in there. There's a little cumin in there, some peppers, lots of paprika. Interesting. It's a nice bean and tomato chili. It's a little runny. I can go to be a little less liquidy because it's more soup than chili at this point. But the flavor's on point, and honestly, even on its own, it's better than the Impossible Burger was by itself. I would give this a 3.75 out of 5 points.
This is the hack that you need in your life. The chili from the Beach Club Marketplace combined with the Impossible Burger from Hurricane Hanna's. Look at how juicy and delicious that looks. Best chili burger this side of Epcot. 5 out of 5. It's a Princess Cities item. You need this in your life. Definitely improves over just your standard Impossible Hurricane Hanna's burger.
If it's one thing we know how to do, it's how to make food messy. Chili burger, you got plant-based chili, you got a burger within walking distance, I suppose. Why not? I suppose the chili does add a little bit of something, makes it feel a bit more unique. It could use some melted vegan cheese. That's the only thing that would improve this hack, but it's tasty. If you want like a full meal and you're like post-park, I think that's probably the way to go. Get you a bowl of chili, walk to Hurricane Hanna's, or go to Hurricane Hanna's, get the Impossible Burger, come back and get chili. I would say get the Hurricane Hanna's Impossible Burger first, then you can mobile order the chili. And then while you're waiting for that, take your burger, bring it over here, inside, hang out in the AC. I would give this hack a 4 out of 5 claws. It's actually quite tasty, but just messy.
This is our combined fries, and we have this chili left over, so I'm just gonna put chili on the fries. And let's have some chili fries. We can't do chili cheese, though I do have the vegan parm. But, you know what? Chili it up. I guess I need a fork for this now, but I'm not mad at it. I feel like this is something that we need in many places, and I'm glad we can at least create it here at Disney's Beach Club Resort. Cheers. There's no other way to eat fries except for this way. This is the way. This is a 5 out of 5. It's a Princess Cities item. Make you some chili fries when you come here. Better than those tots you can get at Beaches and Cream.
I think all things involved would be much better off if the chili just wasn't looking like a storm surge of plant-based food. That's probably too soon, but I'm a tried and true Floridian, and unfortunately flooding is something that we deal with. My heart goes out to everybody that was impacted. Hopefully you guys are recovering well. If you're part of the community, we are sending you our best wishes. Until then, you get to watch me eat chili in a Disney resort. That sounds kind of Capitalist apocalypse, but we're gonna go with it. Disney shoestring fries are not good fries at their best. 90% of the time, they're just barely scraping average. Every other time, they're pretty close to awful. This, actually, vast improvement. I would give this a 4 out of 5 balls. I was expecting this to be kind of basic, but honestly, if you can do anything to make these fries better, you should probably just go ahead and do that.
This is the vegan, gluten-free dark chocolate brownie. You can get this at Beach Club, Yacht Club, Old Key West Resort, and Saratoga Springs Resort. So you have all of these amazing, the same bakery serves all of these same hotels. So you just kind of get like a little extra. So let's go ahead and get a little piece of this. Now, if you come during the holidays, sometimes they'll do little like extra holiday sprinkles on it, but it's still the same brownie every single time. It's falling apart for me. Cool. Cheers. This plus like a little soyo from Beaches and Cream, like a little chocolate soyo, throw that on top of here. That would be the stuff of magic. I love this brownie. It is so rich and amazing. It is a 5 out of 5. It is a Princessities item. You must get this brownie if you want like something nice and rich. And 100%, if you can go get one of those soyo ice creams, throw it on top of this, and you'll have an amazing time.
This plant-based brownie makes another appearance. If there is a silky, chocolatey treat to be discovered, the princess will find it. She'll seek it out. She's like a Terminator for plant-based desserts. Think like Carol from The Walking Dead, but much nicer. Velvety, chocolatey. You almost question its plant-based. It's so good and rich. It's tasty. There's a reason why every time we walk through this resort, the princess tries to sneak in to see if she can get one, because it's just a grade A dessert. Desserts that we're sorely missing in the parks, because while we can usually find some sort of plant-based treat at the parks, when we go to places like Magic Kingdom, you get nothing, like ever. So they can do it. Where they do it, I guess, is kind of the problem. This is a 5 out of 5 clause. It's on the bare necessities list. This is a top-tier treat, vegan or not. I think if we're asking the question if we were blown away by Hurricane Hanna, the answer is probably no.
I would agree. But if you take your Hurricane Hanna treats and you add some Beach Club Marketplace chili to them, pretty much everything tastes better with chili. And I think we can all agree with that.
I guess the lesson is, like most things at Disney, if you're willing to put in a little bit of extra work on your own, you could have a slightly better time.
Yeah, because a regular Impossible Burger at Hurricane Hanna's is not a vibe, but you add that chili, and then maybe you're going somewhere.
You think even like if they added more tomato jam, there's such a small amount of tomato jam in there, it just disappears in the bun.
Yeah, it like soaked into the bread, so I didn't even really get to taste the tomato jam. They definitely need to put more of that.
I think maybe Hurricane Hanna's really just is that drink sidebar by the pool.
Yeah.
And the food menu is really just, if you're really that hungry. There's too many options over here to settle for something like that. But I don't know what you guys think of Hurricane Hanna's. Let us know in the comments below. Now, if there's any other place you'd like to see us go, hurricane bashed or otherwise, comments below is a good place to find us. Hit that notification bell if you want to see other videos like this. And
we have new videos 5 days a week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday.
We will see you soon.
Be sure to subscribe and like this video. And if you don't comment, well, maybe Bear will just yeet himself into the beach club and become his own beach club that nobody will be able to come to, not even me.
I think everybody realizes now that I am not actually eating myself and she's doing all the eating here.
You're eating
Just
yourself.
so we're clear, I'm not eating myself anywhere.
You've broken the hive?
But you heard the girl.